Is Disney really bringing in the Super-Skrull to the MCU without the Fantastic Four? If you watched episode 2 of Secret Invasion, then you know that the Skrulls have harvested DNA from various creatures in the MCU, to include DNA from Groot, a frost beast from Jotunheim, Cole Obsidian, and Extremis. If you haven't seen episode 2, I would suggest watching it before continuing with this video as it will add some context. In my review of episode 2, I said that while I don't think that the Skrulls are trying to outright take the place of characters such as Groot, that they would be using the DNA to give themselves powers beyond shapeshifting in case they had to fight Earth's superheroes. So why did I mention the Super-Skrull and the Fantastic Four? Well, the first example of the concept of a Skrull getting superpowers was in issue 18 of the Fantastic Four in 1963. You see, the Skrull Empire had wanted to conquer Earth for some time, but the few times they tried, they A, didn't come in force, and B, couldn't stop the Fantastic Four. After realizing that they couldn't beat the Fantastic Four by simulating powers using powered costumes and technology, they went the route of bionic engineering. Picking one of their greatest Skrull warriors, Kl'rt, they gave him the limb-stretching abilities of Mr. Fantastic, the invisibility and force fields of the Invisible Woman, the combustion abilities of the Human Torch, and the strength and durability of the Thing. And while even he couldn't beat the Fantastic Four on his own, he became the prototype for what the Skrull Empire would do during Secret Invasion. You see, after years of sending small groups of Skrulls to Earth and witnessing the growing superhuman population, the Skrulls came up with a better plan. Not only did they need to send more Skrulls to take over the Earth, but they needed the time to infiltrate the human population and the powers to fight the heroes. They killed two birds with one stone by slowly kidnapping people, starting with the Illuminati, from whom they stole their memories and DNA, and over the years they kidnapped more heroes, villains, and even non-powered folk in positions of power. They stole their memories, studied their DNA, and through a combination of magic and genetic re-engineering, they created a new line of Super-Skrulls which replicated the War Skrulls, a subspecies of Skrull now lost to time who could replicate powers as well as shapeshift. A large number of these Super-Skrulls were tasked with taking the places of various humans, in superhero teams, supervillain teams, political leaders, and even agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in order to have eyes and ears in every organization on Earth. These Skrull infiltrators were not only given the abilities of the people that they would be replacing, but they went through a brainwashing process where, at the end of it, they truly believed that they were that person, but were left with just enough of themselves so that they remembered their mission. Now, I seriously doubt that any superheroes are going to be appearing in the Secret Invasion series. Fury says he's not going to call them because he doesn't want any of the heroes to be implicated by the Skrulls as terrorists, but in reality, it's because of the show's budget. But what we do know we'll see in the series, and we've seen some of already, is we've seen the harvested DNA, we've seen an alteration type machine, we've seen the machines that steal memories, and as far as we know, this project is being led by a scientist couple named the Daltons, who I'm pretty sure are Skrulls who took the identity of the actual Daltons. We also know from the trailers that Gravik demonstrates an ability similar to Groot, which I think is really significant. Other than John Krasinski's Reed Richards of Earth 838, the Fantastic Four doesn't exist in the main MCU timeline as far as we know. But that doesn't mean there can't be a Super-Skrull, because Gravik, who as the leader of the Skrull army is most likely to give himself the most powers, could give himself the limb-stretching ability of Groot, the durability and strength of Cole Obsidian, and the pyrokinesis that comes with the Extremis virus, which would give him 3/4 of the Fantastic Four's abilities. So, could the MCU be replacing the traditional Super-Skrull with Fantastic Four powers, with Gravik using a hodgepodge of similar abilities? In essence, this would make Gravik the MCU's first known Super-Skrull. But let me know your theories in the comment section. And if you haven't already, feel free to check out my reviews for episodes 1 and 2 of Secret Invasion. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe button, as well as the notification bell so you never miss out on a new video. Thanks for watching.